Well, first and foremost, I think on most people's minds is the city's finances. So it is my goal that by the end of my first 2-year term that we would be able to budget the balance, or balance the budget to revenue. I could say that properly. That's the main thing, and then make sure that we don't do that at the expense of our safety services. I think safety services definitely have to be a priority as well.
I think it's obvious that some of the biggest issues facing the city and well, any governmental unit at this time revolve around finances, and that leads us into a discussion of how are we going to effectively use our limited resources in a manner that will keep vital city services. You know, my job here is to keep that economic development going and keep the city services at the level that folks hope to keep them.
One of the things, I think everyone is very aware that money is in short supply. One of the things that I've been trying to do over the past 2 years, with a little help, is to try to get the budget under control. So far we haven't been able to do it because those of us who want to balance the budget to our income are outnumbered by those that don't. So my job over the next 2 years is going to be to do my very best to bring our budget into line with our income. And that's going to mean some difficult decisions, and it will mean some reductions or cuts. But I believe that we need to start at the top and not just whack off at the bottom. I think we have some things we have to look at in administration as well as the various departments. But as far as I'm concerned, we will get the budget balanced in the next 2 years.
My main goal is to do what City Council does, which is to provide services to the citizens of Wilmington. Right now, Wilmington is suffering from a double whammy with the loss of the businesses out of the airport and the recent financial decline that the entire country is suffering from. I would like to play a part in making decisions in the community that would best suit the community members. There's a lot of talk about balancing the budget and maintaining services, and I think, but there's never anything said about how they plan to do that. There appears to be a lot of talk about not dipping into the rainy day fund or the emergency fund, and the truth of the matter is that finances in this community and for the city is going to be actually more difficult in this coming term. The state is balancing their budget in part by giving less to the municipalities, and that's going to make for a more difficult situation, and hard choices are going to have to be made. And I think the voters want to hear the truth, and to tell people that you're going to continue to provide services, balance the budget in some magical way, just by saying it, making it so, I don't think is fair, or perhaps even somewhat dishonest, because hard choices are going to have to be made, and you have to make them in a clear, logical fashion. You can't just have a slash and burn mentality or say you're going to do something when in reality you know that you cannot.